Have you spent a lot of time reconciling accounts as a financial expert each month? Have you wondered if the reconciliation job can be done as quickly as 1, 2, 3? Then it's the right time to say hello to Sutra Analytics. Sutra Analytics helps our clients with their business needs and unlocks productivity by offering automation services using Google products. This is James, and I'll explain the Sutra Reconciliation extension for Google Sheets. Let's walk you through an example of statement reconciliation. We have received a statement from external agency, we call it Source 1. Also, we have exported a statement from our system, we call it Source 2. Now, we'll use our Sutra Reconciliation tool to match the invoices between these two lists and find out the discrepancies. It's a three-step process. Step 1, select data range and prepare summary report. Step 2, reconcile differences to get reconciliation output. Step 3, export output to Excel. Here, on Google Sheets page, go to Extensions, then hover over Sutra Reconciliation and click the Summary Report button to prepare a summary report. Source 1 is the first dataset of the two datasets which you want to compare. We have named this as Source 1. That is three-step process. First, select the data range of Source 1. Then click on the Select button here in our extension. This will be range of our data for Source 1. By default, first row of data selection will be considered as headings. This dropdown will show all the headings from your data selection as identifiers. The identifier column represents a common identifier between two datasets, i.e. columns having common values in both the data which is required for comparison purposes. Hence we will select GSTIN as an identifier. This is important since the summary report and other further processing will be based on selections done here. Now we will select amount which we want to reconcile. To filter out, this dropdown will only show headings that have numerical values. For our example, I will select tax as the amount. This is the second dataset of the two datasets that you want to compare. We have named this Source 2. Similarly, we will select data for second source. Define its identifier here. And select amount in Source 2. Nominal differences are differences you want to ignore while comparing these two sources. All differences up to this amount will be considered as matched in the summary report. Click the Submit button for summary report generation. It will take a few seconds to create your summary report. Let's elaborate a summary report. Common identifier is column that you selected as discussed in the earlier tutorial. This is the column that contains common values in both the datasets. Amount column is for both datasets. Our tool will sum up the values against each common identifier and present it against a respective identifier. As the name suggests, the difference represents the difference between amounts in Source 1 and Source 2. Here we give our remarks about datasets. If amounts are matched, then remarks will be matched, else difference. It also provides the same information presented in the form of a pie chart, making it super easy for the user to get a quick overview of the reconciliation result. You would see an additional column link in the summary report plotted. This will automatically be updated with hyperlinks when you run final reconciliation reports in Step 2. Caution, please do not rename or delete the sheet summary report. Our tool requires this to be present with same name for performing multiple actions, also, not to change data in summary report manually. Step 2. Reconcile differences to get reconciliation output. Once you are ready with summary report, you will further require to drill down for each identifier to know exact reason for difference. For this, Reconciliation Sutra provides you with an additional option to regenerate summary report generated in Step 1. This option will be available after you generate summary report in Step 1. For regenerating summary report, again go to Extensions, hover over Reconciliation Sutra, then click Regenerate Summary Report button. This is the same report that gets generated when you create summary report. You can choose appropriate option whether you want to reconcile individual items, all different items, or all items. Action is an awesome feature that Reconciliation Sutra has to offer. If you want to reconcile single common identifier, you can click on Reconcile option given against that identifier. If you wish to reconcile multiple identifiers at once, you can use Reconcile button here. Here you will see two options to choose from. Reconcile differences if you want to reconcile all items which has differences. Reconcile all is in case you want to reconcile all the identifiers, i.e. matched and difference both. Once selected, click Submit button. Here you need to select columns for report. In our example, I'm going to compare invoice numbers and dates. So I will select invoice number as reference column and invoice date as additional column. Similarly, supplier invoice number from source 2 as reference column and date as additional column. I will enter nominal difference as 1. Similarly, click Run Report button to generate reports. Processing takes few seconds and reports keeps popping up in next tabs once they are generated. Caution, please do not close the loader once you click Run Report. If you do so, you may not get desired result. In each reconciliation report, you will see an amount column. Tax is the amount from source 1. Similarly, GST is the amount we have selected for source 2. The difference column shows differences in these amounts. And in final column, remarks are shown accordingly. Since we have made nominal difference value to 1, so any values lesser than that are considered matched. Summary Report tab will update it as well automatically. Step 3. Exporting reports in Excel. Once you are done with entire reconciliation process, you may need to save individual reconciliation reports in Excel for any purpose. It's really simple. Just go to Extensions, Reconciliation Sutra and click on Export to Excel button. Once you click Export to Excel, a new folder will be created in your Google Drive named as Reconcile, Creation Date, Creation Time. You can download this to view in your MS Excel. Caution, please do not delete or rename this folder until all the files are created in this default folder. Once all the files are saved in Google Drive folder, a hyperlink to Google Drive will also be inserted in Summary Report. You can directly navigate to the respective folder by clicking here. Pricing plans. You might be thinking that all these incredible features might cost a lot. But we understand your concerns and have made pricing plans affordable for everyone. Go to our products page and choose your billing according to your locality. If you still got any issues, please see detailed notes at our website. You can always contact us at support@sutranalytics.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.